My fellow Ambazonians. My fellow Ambazonians. Una good evening for all una, my people then. Una good evening for all una. And for all our people then for this side for North America, when 3 o'clock for afternoon, for this side for North America, for this side for Toronto, for Canada, and also for that side for Washington, DC, for the United States. Una good afternoon for all now. I know say for most of our people then for North America, since na Thursday, na work day, I know say most of una dey work. I share for una for a place. I take the time, I say ma salute all una. I know say as some of una dey for workplace, una dey so listen and una dey so watch for YouTube and for Facebook. All man the place day. For all our people then for ground zero, mommy and papa them, una good evening for all now. For all our picking them, una good evening for all una. For all our soldier them, una so good evening for all una. For all other Ambazonians, then what they did for other places for across the globe, the one that they did for Hong Kong, for China, we know say at 3 o'clock for Friday morning for that side for una. People then for that side for Australia, I do na the same. We salute all una. We know say una they sleep, una get sweet dreams. And then the one that they did for that side for Persian Gulf, for that side for Dubai, una so una Asia for hustling. No, we know say for that side for una now midnight for that side for una now, una Asia for the hustling. All right, for all our people then for ground 1, for ground 2, all over the world, and our people then for Europe. Una good evening for all now. I be una brother Asu, una the press secretary for the executive office for governing council of Ambazonia. Today, I just come for make all we can celebrate the Ambazonian people their victory. All right. Today na a day of celebration. Today na day for laugh. Today na day for joy. Today, I don't come so I say make we can send a warning message for the colonial dictator of Paul Biya while we celebrate the Ambazonia big victories. All right? All man the place day, when I come find today na day where all man go relax. We go start first with the news. Where you come up for that side for Bamenda. The Ambazonia Defense Forces Bamenda Brigade. Today, when at Thursday, June 17, for sharp morning, for council runabout for the city of Bamenda, the Ambazonia Defense Forces Bamenda Brigade, the special unit, they carry out a very tactical, surgical operation for broad daylight for early morning. The knock 3 La République du Cameroun colonial terrorists them down for one time. Pam, 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 pam. 3, they sleep for ground. Even now we will talk. When at 8 o'clock for night for Ambazonia. The General Hospital for Bamenda, La République Army still packed for day for front. Even as we talk, for this evening, General Hospital for Bamenda, the Cameroun Colonial Army, they still pack for day. Now the while are this. Now just the beginning this. And that one only for today. Make we go back for yesterday. I get my notes. Yesterday. Oh, Ambazonia. Una something for una head. Ambazonia. Una strong. So yesterday, oh, these people, them Ambazonia. Yesterday, make we get the results for yesterday. Make we do the counting. Because now the message this was today. Today is a day of celebration for our victories. Yesterday, the forces, then the block by block forces for O2, for Imojok, for Manu, the operation with the carry on. Make we all we count them all. The key 4 La République du Cameroun colonial occupation military them. 4 of them. As they report them, themselves they report them for CRTV. They report them for all their platform. The key 4, right? Then they also talk say 4 they be missing. So if you take 4 and then you can't add the 4 the way they be missing. Now I mean that. Now 8. Okay? Then they talk say plenty of them they be wounded. 4 plus 4, 8. So 8 go down, and then they say plenty of them they be wounded. We don't know how many of them, they say plenty. That one according to La République du Cameroun. Okay? Then now you come for Batibo for the operations where the Ambazonia Defense Forces Akamatsu, they go carry on for Batibo. They kill 6 La République du Cameroun military. So 4 the way they kill them for 2, 4 the way they be missing, I ate that. If you can't add the other 6, how many? 14. That one only for 1 day. Only for 1 day, 14. Then this morning, they don't add 3. Where they kill them for hospital and about. 14 plus 3, how many? 17 for 1.5 day. Inside 1.5 day, the Ambazonia forces, they knock 17 La République du Cameroun colonial occupation forces. Who's a Paul Biya? Now in that, now I picture that for front, I'll put them for front there. Now, as all una year, right? Not be all una don't hear. Una year yesterday, say the forces them, the work not even correct. So when I hear yesterday, say the forces them for that side for Indian, the block by block forces for Indian. When I hear what they do, make we revisit the message, and then it be very important. And this, when I hear
this now confirmed that 6th divisional delegate and the chief of divisional office working in Indian division were abducted and taken into the forest. For one Lawrence, the senior divisional officer for Indian.
All right. 6 occupation administrators. 6 of them. They pick them all one time. 6 occupation administrators. They pick them all one time. 6 of them. So 17 where they kill them, plus the 6 occupation administrators they pick them. How many? And the one occupation administrators. Remember, those occupation administrators then, number 1, not them they administer the colonialism of Ambazonia. Not them they administer the occupation of Ambazonia. Not them they administer Cameroon genocide in Ambazonia. What did they do for Ambazonia did one? Those people they pick them. Now them they be responsible for implement Cameroon colonialism of Ambazon in Ambazonia. Now then they be responsible for implement and administer Cameroon occupation of Ambazonia. Now then they be responsible for Paul Biya carry out the genocide for Ambazonia. Those 6 colonial occupation delegates where they pick them. And as all wanna know, according to international law, colonialism or occupation. So any person where they send you, make you go administer colonialism, that means say you did commit a crime against humanity. Any person where they send you, make you go administer illegal occupation of in Ambazon, Cameroon illegal occupation of Ambazonia. You did commit a crime against humanity. So therefore, now you be responsible. Now you go carry the price of the crimes and we Paul Biya commit for Ambazonia. Since 2016, the Ambazonian people don't tell all colonial enablers. Those people that they call themselves Anglophones. They don't want all them. Say the Ambazonian people, they don't rise up for acts for total independence and freedom for Ambazonia. So any person who is for Ambazonia, as an occupational administrator, make you come out, you go you back home. They never hear. So those 6 people where they catch them, where the Ambazonian forces from there, they arrest them, where they pick them up. When I remember, thousands of Ambazonians, they did for Paul Biya a concentration camp. There are thousands of Ambazonia where they did for this moron, where they call it, say, Paul Biya, a concentration camps. Thousands. As prisoners of war. Including political leaders of the IG group. Including political leaders from civil societies organizations. Thousands of Ambazonia, the day inside Paul Biya, a concentration camp as war prisoners, where they capture them, including the leader of IG group, Siseko Ayoktabe, and Patasan, and all the rest, where they make up the leaders of the IG group. All them they do for prison. So these colonial delegates, where they don't pick them up for Ambazonia, the Ambazonian forces, they go equally treat them as prisoners of war. They go equally treat them as prisoners of war. I don't hear some news they come outside where La République du Cameroun, they talk, say, they say those the commander and the forces, the way they arrest them, the actual money. That one, La République du Cameroun, their propaganda. In order for disgrace this commander and for tell the international community, say, they say those the people there, they fight now for their pocket, they fight now for collect ransom. That one a lie. All those things na war propaganda. The truth, now say that those people, they be responsible for administer Cameroon occupation for Ambazonia. And they pick them up as colonial administrators, as enablers of occupation, as enablers of colonialism, as enablers of genocide. Now the reason that they pick them up. Now the reason that they pick them up. So that's why I get a message for Paul Biya today. Mu ask Paul Biya this question. If for one day only, just one day, only for one day, or for 1.5 days, you don't lose 17 soldiers, who you don't lose them. You don't lose 6 colonial delegates. You want to fight Ambazonia, right? You want to fight war, right? You want to maintain occupation of Ambazonia, right? Ndumun, Vincent Ndumun, I hope I pronounce the name right, the colonial delegate for Bamenda Urban Council. When I remember when he go down for Bamenda, he go down on his knees for beg the people, the Ambazonian people, them for the city of Bamenda. For beg they say, may they stop ghost town, may they start open market. When I remember. Now the same thing, this moron, where they call it Paul Biya, now the same thing could go down on his knees. He go travel, go for Boya, go for Bongo Square, go kneel down, jack his hand for up, beg the Ambazonian people them. This moron will be underestimate who were people they be. And he thinks that they go do those things where they do them for the Bamili case and they will go free. Go down for Bamenda. Go down for Commercial Avenue. He go kneel down, jack his hand for up. You know, go only beg. You go surrender for the war. Now, one and they have did this. You don't lost 17 soldiers. 17. Including 6 occupation delegates. You want to fight war. As we tell you, you don't touch the wrong generation. You don't touch the wrong set of people. You don't touch the wrong people. Will be the wrong generation we don't touch them. You never see nothing. This one we don't happen the last 2 days. Now just warm up Ambazonia, they warm up. They warm up for the new plan where they don't put them on the ground. They warm up for the which they already launch them. Now just a warm up for which they come for La République du Cameroun, army, police, gendarme, and all the occupational administrators. This one I just warm up. The next 3 months, it go be a hell for anything Cameroun for Ambazonia. The next 3 months, it go be 3 months of hell for any occupational administrator for Ambazonia. For any Cameroun police, gendarme, army, or B for Ambazonia. For anything where La République use and for make money for Ambazonia. The next 3 months will be 3 months of hell. I know what they ground zero right now. I know the things that they don't enter for different places for Ambazonia. We know. We know the plan with the ground. The next 3 months no go easy for Paul Biya. This one I just warm up. The Bamenda Brigade, they adjust their plan. That's why the last maybe 1 or 2 weeks or so, Bamenda be just cold small because the forces they adjust their plan. We know the game they on. We know the game they on. So the next 3 months, 3 months of hell for La République du Cameroun for Ambazonia. 3 months of hell. So if Paul Biya want fight, me be ready. But from what you will know, from all the indications, from all the signs, Cameroon army be so weak. In fact, some intelligence we don't come in now, I know we'll reveal them until we get the full package of it. For what did happen with Cameroon army them. For what did happen inside Douala today. For what did happen inside Douala today. We'll not go reveal them. Maybe we'll get the full package for that intelligence. We'll come break down the news for now. Some big thing that happen for Douala tonight. Today so. Big thing for Cameroon army. Paul Biya never see nothing. The war for Ambazonia. It don't finish everything Cameroon. That's why Paul Biya can't start for beg. They go calm down on their knees. They go down on their knees just like Ndumu Vincent. They go beg, they go beg, they go beg. Enablers, they go start beg. The colonial mayors, they go start go down on their knees, they go beg the Ambazonian people there. The colonial deals, they go start beg. Very soon, now those colonial senators and parliamentarians, they go start give them money. May they go all across Ambazonia. When I go to see now a new trend, the trend of kneeling down. It go be now the new trend. You go see every person go kneel down. They go kneel down just like how they call it? Tabetando. It kneel down for Manfe Town Hall. It beg the people of Manu. When I go see all those colonial enablers, parliamentarians, senators, all those people where they be things they say, now then they be get the land, now then they be own the people. When I go see them, they go start kneel down one after the other. It go they like kneel for kneeling for go down and kneel. How they it they like for them for go down on their knees and then beg the Ambazonian people. It go they like a new form of dancing. It go they like new fashion. But now the strategy. When I go start here confession, they go confess. We'll be very sorry, oh. Well, our community will be very sorry. We'll not be no we, oh. They be full we, oh. We'll be very sorry. Well, when I forgive we, no. When I forgive we. The only reason why they will tell when I say we'll be very sorry when I forgive we, now because Ambazonia don't win. Now because the prophecy of Joseph Weber, it don't come to manifestation. Now because the prophecy of General Ivo, it don't manifest itself. Now because the prayers of Mami Api, they don't be answered. Now because the blood of all the one they don't go before we, they don't bless the land with their spirit. For give our people the more courage, for be more resistant, more resilient, for be more dedicated, for become more brave. That's why. No, not you know they will feed them anymore. The Ambazonian forces they get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger every day. Every day they acquire more powerful and sophisticated weapons. Every day they get more training. Every day they gain more experience. Every day they become more bold and more powerful. How you go manage defeat those kind of people? But on the contrary, every day Cameroon become more broke, economically broke, politically broke, socially broke, morally broke. Their army they not get a purpose of fight. They only did it now because they not get no other option. The international system, the corner Biya, the international support, it don't almost be reduced to almost nothing. So how you manage stand those kind of people then? How you go manage stand and face the Ambazonian people then? We no day. That's why Biya only get one choice. Only one choice to get them. For them, for convince the Ambazonian population. The only thing we remain now with the advice. I don't hear say they don't read the advice. If they never start for advice, maybe I give them advice, may they go give. Alright? And then they take their money. Or the political consultant, when I take this advice, when I go tell Paul Biya, say, the best thing for you for do, the best thing for you for do, when I hear me fine. Alright? When I go tell Paul Biya, if you be political consultant, and you make your money, now by through the presidency of La République du Cameroun, go tell them, say, you don't devise a new strategy. And that strategy, you think, say, if then they implement that strategy, it will win the hearts and minds of the Ambazonian people then. Go tell them, say, Paul Biya, look, Paul Biya, those people they so, all what they ask for you, now say, if you feel go down for Boya, go down for Bongo Square, you go down for your knees, and you jig your hand for up, and you talk, say, my fellow people of Southern Cameroons, I am so sorry that I declared war and killed your people. When I remember when he go Boya, he thought say yes, it is true that Boya is the capital of Southern Cameroon. So political consultant, first advice, when I advise Paul Biya, say the best thing for you to do, all right, for win back the hearts and minds of the Ambazonian people there. When I say the best thing for you to do, now for you for show humility. Now make it go down on his knees. And if they feel capture him for CRTV, and if they feel capture him for all cell phone them and all CNN, if they feel capture him when he there on his knees, and they may cry small, may cry, say, I beg the people of Southern Cameroon, I am sorry. I beg the people of Ambazonia, I am so sorry. It was a mistake I made by declaring war upon you people. I am so sorry. So I have come to Boya, the capital of Southern Cameroon, to ask for to ask for forgiveness. Ambazonia, I beg, when I feel forgive me. And then when he finished, I may carry him, put him for your head. He said, I beg. May confess. Say because of his errors, them, thousands of people, they don't die. Thousands, they don't die. And hundreds of villages, they don't be burned. And then make you accept, say, he be personally responsible for all the picking away they don't kill him, all the mammy they don't kill him, all the house they don't burn him, all the villages they don't burn him. He go, as he there on his knees, make you accept, say, he be personally responsible. Say he be personally responsible for the suffering of the Ambazonian people then. Alright? So any person who do political consulting, say, and the best advice is if you give for Paul Biya. Una hear? All right. When una do, una make the money. Una no need for call my name saying me agi. But I hope say ye Paul Biya they need watch from Cameroun presidency. But I know say sometimes they watch. But even if they watch, just go talk say go. They say you read that for na a tactic for influence. Not talk say you read that from ASU 101 program. All right. So for that one, me una know say na the road that way they will go because that the only thing that I remember for them. For talk say they said forgive the justification as to why the one can hold their conference for negotiation. For Cameroun National Dialogue and Reconciliation for Boya. Either they will hold them for Bamenda or they will hold them for Boya. But they will do it for one of those places. The next one, they no one hold again for Yaoundé because it will be too francophonized. Now they will go hold them for Boya. All right. So now the first thing the second thing what I want to talk now say. For place where the Ambazonian people, especially the way we ground zero, they go. Ambazonia, they don't need to worry about anything. Cameroun, they pack out. They don't start pack out small. We don't see movement of their packing out. We don't see some movement. For some places, they don't start pack out. Like 2 months ago, they pack out of the state of Lebialem, where they closed down all the primary schools and they close down all the secondary schools. So we don't see movement for them, for the staff for pack out. Now, we just need for increase our pressure on the ground a little bit more. Now, just for increase the pressure on the ground a little bit more. For intensify the campaign. Oh, before I go for that, may I remind all the other colonial enablers, any person in the name of government delegate, any person in the name of SDO, any person in the name of DO, any person where you did it in some form or shape as an authority for represent Cameroun for Ambazonia, you be a direct target. All right? Any man where you did it as a direct agent of Cameroun, you be a target according to international law. You be a target. So just like yesterday, some person called me. He tell me, say, hey, you know, say na some person this, that person that be doing this. I tell you, say, look, maybe they are relative, maybe they are brother, maybe they are cousin, maybe they are uncle. But how many months we don't take them for advising? How many months we don't want them? So anybody we know here, that's why the block by block approach for empower the various blocks, empower the generals and the commanders, for make sure say enablers, they're not there for their blocks, for make sure say colonial administrators, they need to exist for their block. Now the power out of the block by block approach. Very powerful and effective strategy. So back to Ambazonia. We now understand, say for place who they, Cameroun don't finish, now for we for increase our offensive approaches. That means say we got to be more intense. Commanders they got to find any gendarme, police station, gendarme brigade, police station, army camp, B camp, anyone where they still exists for Ambazonia must go down. Any gendarme station where they still function for Ambazonia. Now those places, they be primary targets. Any place when afraid of the mountain checkpoints. Now weak spot. Any place when afraid that they go chop. Now a weak spot. Any place when afraid that they go carry water for drink. Now a weak spot. The plan where they don't put them for ground. The next 3 months na hell for La République du Cameroun. And so Paul Biya for make a decision. For enter into a credible negotiation, for sign their surrender, or the Ambazonian people go teach them a lesson where by the time they want pack out of Ambazonia, it go don't lost Cameroun. You get for make the choice. Save Cameroun. Pack out of Ambazonia and save Cameroun, or you continue and then the next 3 months, by the time you want forcefully pack out of Ambazonia, you could already lost Cameroun. You get to make that choice. For cause the disintegration of Cameroun, or for save Cameroun now we still get time and pack out of Ambazonia. Now the choice I get for make am. But the two, for say you achieve a political unity and reconciliation with Ambazonia in order for save Cameroun, that one, you know, they again, cancel that one out of your plans. Your focus. The one of my simple advice. After we don't flog you, now we'll give you political advice. Focus for go save the 3 northern provinces. If you no go there, you save them for continue to be part of La République du Cameroun. You go lost those 3 northern provinces. Pack out of Ambazonia and take the small resources we will get them. Go try for patch the unity between Cameroun. Because it go bad for una. Between the unity between the Bamlikes and the Bulus. We don't know how to fight that war. We don't know how to fight the war between the Bulus and the Dwalas. We don't know how to fight that war. And the one them for North, they don't want to hear nothing anymore. The Fulani need them for update. They don't want to hear. So for you for save Cameroun, Paul Biya, the best thing I for do am now, pack out of Ambazonia. It better you just pack you out of Ambazonia. Take all your police, all your gendarmes, all your army, all your beat them. You carry them. You feel now secure La République du Cameroun before it be too late. Because by the time we want finish with you, we'll go wipe out all those police, army, gendarmes, and bees from Ambazonia. And then we'll go take all that their army truck. So by the time the Wahala one start for La République du Cameroun, you know go even get the police, the gendarmes, or those army tank, those ammo car them again. Because time go reach, we'll go start for 6 those ammo car. The time go reach, we will boys them. They go 6 ammo car from La République du Cameroun. They go capture police station, capture B station, and seize all the weapons, including those ammo cars. So if you get sense, well, you be a moron. So how you manage get sense? Take this advice. Withdraw those people them now, where they still be alive, carry all those equipments, and then go protect Cameroun. Take the small money with the waste time for the war for Ambazonia, a lost war. Take that small money, the 3 northern provinces, 60% of the population don't get water for drink. It better you take that money, you go build water, you go build people, you give people them for the 3 northern provinces. They for desert. Go give them common water for drink. Their heart will be very happy. So Paul Biya, they advise that. Whereas with the knock you, would he also give you that small advice? Alright? Because their only choice that we get them. Ambazonia independence and freedom of Ambazonia be guaranteed. No, not you know if you stop them. The more you delay, the more you will lose Cameroun. The more you delay, the more the country will become, it will go into debt. The more you delay. Because you must borrow for survive. You must borrow for pay that army, for pay that B, for pay that police. But the money from Ambazonia, you know, fit exploit the resources anymore. So you better for just focus you for this other side for La République. As for Ambazonia, that's a different story. The people don't make up their mind. And once a people they make up their mind, there is nothing you can do about it. Alright? It's like what they talk about. Once a woman make up her mind, there is nothing you can do about it. So now say the Ambazonia don't make up their mind. So the future for Ambazonia people, they already shape their future. So the choice, it be yours. The defeat, it be clear. Pack now and save yourself. Or you leave them. You go down on your knees. So the choice be yours. Now the small talk, this one, Boan talk, say, Mo can just relax, small. All right? Ambazonians, when I do very well, when I be the miracle generation. The things when I don't do them. The weighty were forces, they don't do them. Weighty those commanders, they don't do them over the last 4 years. I mean, it just be unimaginable. You be imagine, say, 4 years ago, say today, forces they would carry machine gun. You know, be no. Now the power of determination that, now the power of desire that, now the power of belief, now the power of trust, now the power of faith. But all of these things, how they become possible? You don't ask yourself how it become possible. So we become so powerful as a people. We become so dominant as a people. We become so resilient as a people. How it be possible? It be possible not because of leadership. It be possible not because of leadership. The thing we don't make it be possible because we get a leadership of possibility. Because we get an intelligent leadership. We get a visionary leadership. We get a leadership where even when things are down, a leadership will waken the people them up again. Re-energize the people them. Even when we feel like we'll be a little bit confused and we'll be a little bit distracted, leadership will re-motivate us and refocus us. All these things it be possible when a people they get a visionary, pragmatic, intelligent, hardworking, strategic leader. A people must succeed. No matter how tough things they be, no matter how challenging things they be, no matter how difficult things they be, no matter how uncertain things they be, even no matter how chaotic things they be. Because the essence of leadership, now forgive the people them a compelling vision, a compelling roadmap, a compelling strategy. We go get the people, they go believe, they go commit, and they go invest for secure their dignity, their destiny, their future, their hopes, their dreams. Secondly, it be possible because of the defense on the ground. Because of the character of the generals on the ground. The characters of the commanders on the ground. Because of their belief in Ambazonia. Because of their conviction. Now because of them, it be possible. Because of their dedication. Because of their sacrifices. Over the last few years, now the first generation this will be corruption proof. The first generation of the Ambazonian people them forget men and women of character, clean. Men and women will be selfless, of honesty, of integrity. People they did not for do the right thing because it be right. They did not for to do the correct thing where it be consistent with the people, their values and their aspirations and their hopes. First thing, leadership. Second thing, the character on the ground, the defense character. Number 3, are the conviction of our people them. The belief for the population. Because if the population not believe for the quest for freedom, it could be a tough battle. Because of our people them. And if you see their belief, their confidence for the consistent ghost towns. A big sacrifice. So would you win bigly? And every day, imagine say they pick those 6 colonial delegates. Okay, my action now. Imagine those delegates, those colonial delegates, when they pick them up, those occupational delegates. Now, which kind of message he send out for the world? He tell the world, say, Paul Biya get direct any control anymore of Ambazonia. Now the first message that say Paul Biya no get any more control of Ambazonia. And number two, it shows that the Ambazonian forces, they don't become more lethal. They get more control, they get more power, because those people then, they be travel with a few police and gendarmes. The landscape don't change. Now a big blow for Paul Biya. Now a big blow. Now a big shame to Cameroun. Now a big shame to Cameroun military. A big shame to Cameroun B. A big shame to Cameroun police. A big shame to Cameroun gendarmes. Now a big loss. Now a shame. But also a big victory for Ambazonia. We not celebrate these victories. Because the journey be, we not see the results along the way. Celebrate the forces. Celebrate what they do for Bamenda. Celebrate what the Akamatsu they do for other blocks. Celebrate your generals. We not trust on the plan, trust on the vision, trust on the roadmap. Ambazonia be certain. The freedom be guaranteed. We not see the signs of victory. We not see the defeat be very visible for any man for Siam. The handwriting is on the wall for Paul Biya. The handwriting is on the wall for Paul Biya. Even the clouds, if you look up, you go see them. They don't write them for up. So there is no Ambazonia, no need for worry. No place, no day we need for be there for worry about Ambazonia. It's done and it's done and it's done and it's done. Now a done deal. Ambazonia now already a done deal. It's done. Now that they check how they go pack out for save their own faces and make them not get shame. I think I define way for run. When I don't hear now say Diongute, when I know hear, ma tell you now, I beg, ma just tell you now. Diongute define way for come out for that office. The colonial prime minister, he define way for come out. Because they bring it in, with the hope say, since he come out for Ndian, for the state of Ndian, he go use his influence as a chief, as an enabler, for bring all the people, they may continue for trust on the occupational system. It not work. So now they define way now for movie. That's why when I hear all these things say national dialogue and reconciliation, the whole thing don't be fucked up. All right. So my people, then when I get as they talk, and when I get confidence, shake no day as Mami Wali they talk. The ground is very strong. The defense leadership on the ground be very strong. When I don't see what it don't happen. The Bamenda Brigade, when at the elephant, he don't woke up again. The giant, he don't woke up. When I go here, I beg, make a live for the make all man get a good day, I beg. May all man get a good day. May all man get a good day. Man, take this call from Washington, D.C. The person don't drop. Alright? May all man get a good day. When I get a good day with very sweetheart, for all when I for ground zero, when I go sleep when I with very sweetheart. The independence of Ambazon be very sure. It be guaranteed for all we. Alright, we will talk. May God bless you now. As always, we love you plenty. We love you plenty. And for all the forces them, we thank you plenty for the great work we do and for our people them. May God bless all now. We thank you plenty. Now we be the heroes of the land. We thank you for our bravery. May God bless all man. When I get a good night. Any person where you want to talk with me for back. I like this day when
God make am for we. This is the day the Lord has made. Democracy has never been given on a platter of gold. Amen. Your freedom will never be given on a platter of gold. If we do not, I mean, it is zone. Ninu, it be buried. Maya was doing what Thomas being a pro. Managerial. Government was a became with them. I won. A man be born more in therapy. But I have got a mark was on it. Yes. This day, the day we God be making for we. I talk say they picking the way they grow. That's some now when I want to know me. Because if I be come out my chambers, say I begin working for outside. Now this thing where I be look at this. Southern Cameroon, they don't be slaves for be a hand. Television. But for years, you don't tell me again. If this country is breaking into two, now he be responsible. Because we the exit.
All right. I want just tell what people say. The leader for a war of independence, the leader for the war of liberation, Dr. Ebacho, he could make an important address to the Ambazonian people them on Saturday for 8 p.m. Amber time. The leader for a war of liberation, the leader for a war of independence, Dr. Ebacho, he could make a very important address to the Ambazonian people them for Saturday, where it could be now for 8 p.m. Amber time for ACN. So very important. He could talk about the sanction where the American government don't talk. He could also talk about the fake call for Ghost Town, and he could reveal something very important where it happened diplomatically. So it could be a very big address, a very important address. So all Ambazonia and them for exactly 8 p.m. Ambazonia time on Saturday, when I watch ACN, when I follow ACN Facebook page, where the leader will make that address and talk with the Ambazonian people them directly on Saturday. All right? When I get a blessed night, may God keep us strong. May God keep us safe. May all man stay fine. When I take good care of each other. Good night.